Hi, everyone. This is Selena Fire. Welcome to Love Fire Tarot 18 Plus. I'm so sorry for the delay. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So, I've been on this hiatus, right? And my gosh, you would think I was gone forever. Like all my computer systems, like I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna quick go live, I'm gonna say hi to Collective. I'm gonna do some card pulls. And yeah, none of my systems would let me in. I guess I was gone too long. Every system that I use, had to be rebooted, log on, change password. Then I was staying at my parents' house for the last 4 weeks because they were caring for me during this surgery. And so I took my computer and stuff over there because I was living over there for 4 weeks, right? And this is the first time I started looking for my stuff. And I go to get my computer. I'm like, oh, where's my charge cord? Oh, yeah, my battery's about to die just as I'm about to go live. No battery. I'm going to have to call my dad. Hey, Dad, I think I left my battery pack at your house. Can you check? Hey, Dad, can you check to see if I left my battery pack at your house? Yeah. Daddy will bring it for me. Yeah. So that was the first issue. Then the second issue, now, okay, I lost that computer. Now I had to go get the other computer. Okay, now I'm down one equipment. Now I got to get the other one. Okay, now that thing isn't working. What the hell? So sorry for the delay. How's everybody doing? So now I'm down a computer. So hold on a minute. So now I have to multitask because now I'm totally off my end game. Because now I normally have two screens that I look at. I look at you guys over here on this screen, then I look at you guys over here on this screen. Now I'm down a screen. Okay, so just hold on, because now I'm down my equipment. All right, let me just see what I'm doing here. I got to log in. I got to see your messages because now I'm all discombobulated. All right, so who's in here? Now I'm using my phone. Okay, oh my goodness. Mod Squad's here. Bradley's here, Melissa's here, T. Rose is here. Oh my God, look at all you guys. Nikia, Ralph, Jennifer, hi. Mimi, what's going on, people? Awesome. I'm so excited to see you guys here. So you guys what's going on, people? Oh, we got reverb. You guys want the juicy details, huh? So so if you guys, I figured we'd do something different because I've never done this before. And, I've been out of the game for a little bit because of my surgery and everybody's been messaging me. So currently what's going on right now, and I've been advertising it like crazy. So on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, I am still on leave for the next several weeks. And while I'm still recovering, I am going to be doing personal readings. I've already done a few. So if you want a personal reading from me, you have to reach out to me via my email. Okay. So my email is Selena_fire1@hotmail.com. Okay. The prices, check my last post on Love Fire. Okay, there's an advertisement there. It shows my pricing. I feel I'm very reasonable. Okay. I just want to give you guys the information. I'm not looking to screw anybody with pricing. The pricing is there. So check it out if you're interested. If you are, email me, let me know exactly what you want. If you have questions, let me know exactly what those questions are. I need to receive the Cash App and the Venmo amount in there. And then once I see that and I confirm that the payment is received, I will do the reading for you. And then I will send you it. You will get a link to only you can watch it, okay, via your email. Now, if you choose to share that link with anybody, then that's up to you. but only you will have that link. Obviously, myself and you. Okay. So that's how we are doing the personal readings there for a limited time right now. Because obviously, once I go back to work, I'm not sure how much time I will have. So again, if you want a personal reading, if you want a full reading, if you want a love reading, if you want a general reading, if you want an 18 plus spicy reading, you need to be 18 or over. Okay. If you want a spicy reading with me, you need to tell me. They're $69. Tips are greatly appreciated. They are not required, but greatly appreciated. Okay. For those of you that have already purchased one with me, thank you so very much. I just did one for someone today. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. And, you know, obviously, I had someone tip me extremely well today. I was very thankful for that. Again, tips are not required, but are greatly appreciated. If you tip me, obviously, I'm going to throw in bonus stuff in there. Okay. So like she gave me a pretty good tip. So I threw in a bunch of extra content in there for her, and I added links and things and did extra card pulls, and I did an extra bonus reading for her. And so I did extra stuff. Okay. But, so let me know what you want. Okay. And, then we'll go from there. What we're going to do tonight is we're going to do card pulls. Okay. So if you want a question answered tonight on the live, obviously in front of the whole collective, if you're comfortable with that, go ahead and Venmo me now, Cash App, Venmo. We'll see how many we can get through within the time frame. And I'm going to go in order based on who has requested it and paid me. First come, first serve. I believe Janet was my first one that I saw come through. So I'm going to go through and I have to just confirm in my app when I receive the payment. And then if you have a specific question, let me just see here. Let's see, Janet, did you do Venmo or Cash App? Let me just see. I saw your name flash here. Go ahead and put it in the notes. Okay. So go ahead and comment below if you already paid today for a question. Okay. And if so, what is the question? Okay. And how you paid Venmo or Cash App and what your screen name is. So I know what to look for, please. And then we will start these questions and answers. Okay. All right. So let me go back and check here because I think Janet was the first one. Janet says Venmo. Okay. Hi, James. Hi, Jennifer. Okay. So Janet says Venmo. Okay. Janet, did you have a specific question or did you just want me to random pull? Okay. Janet sent $10 via Venmo. So, okay. So I got the $10, Janet. Thank you. So Janet, let me know what you want. Janet, $10 Venmo. Okay. So what are we doing, Janet? Let's see. Go back. So Venmo, how does Ryan feel so about you? And you want an S. Okay. So you want spicy. Okay. So you want to know how does he feel about you? And you want spicy. Okay. Okay. All right, Spirit. You ready for the spicy? That's why we're doing it on this channel. We're doing it well. I'm recovering, Spirit. Listen, I'm just getting my feet wet back into it. All right. Spank it. That's right. Oh God, I'm doing my hair. Listen, I'm still recovering, but I still got my spirit, you know? So I've lost 25 pounds, people. I'm doing good. I've lost 25 pounds and I'm going. I'm going to see if I can go for 50. We're going in small increments, but we're going to do it. Once the incisions heal, baby, I'm going for the toning. All right, Janet, here we go. How does Ryan feel about Janet? Thank you so much. I'm going to be doing those squats, baby. All right, here we go. How does Ryan feel about Janet? Spirit. How does Ryan feel about Janet? One more. How does Ryan feel about Janet? Okay. Page of Pentacles. So it says new. So I feel like he feels a sense of newness with you, Janet. Okay. So this is almost like that young love feeling, right? So like when we're young and we meet someone, it's this, oh gosh, it's like, you know, butterfly feeling, and it's exciting and it's new. And this is like new all over again. Okay. Page of Pentacles. This is telling me like new offer. Okay. What to expect. Okay. So I feel like there's this, you know, unsure of what to expect because it's new, or maybe he's not sure of maybe what you want out of it. But I feel like if you talk to him and you're talking, or there's a flirtation back and forth, there's kind of like there's a little excitement here, and there's this young, exciting feeling, right? With this page, because it's new, it's young. There's a little immaturity here. I feel like this comes from his side at times, like, you know, a little bit of maybe a little wishy-washiness, or maybe a little unsure of like what he wants in a sense, because pages are young and they're immature, right? So I feel at times he could act that way at times. But this is someone that wants a solid new beginning. Okay. This is someone that's still working on themselves. Okay. This is someone that is still, you know, keeping an open mind about what's to come. Okay. So, you know, I feel like this is an energy of the Page of Pentacle is looking forward to the new. This is an energy of wanting to keep spice and spontaneity. Okay. And I feel like that's something that you both are craving, you know, this spice, this spontaneity, possibly with each other. Okay. Just see here. Spirit's telling me to give you two more because, okay. So you have the Star. You have the Star card, and you also have the Six of Pentacles. Okay. So what I'm seeing here is I feel like this is like you both want wish fulfillment here. Okay. So the Star is Aquarius energy. You also have Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn energy here. So whether you have this in your chart or he does, I feel like there's a strong wish fulfillment for equal give and take, is how I'm reading this. There's a strong wish fulfillment for equal give and take out of a relationship. And I feel like you're both looking for this strong offer within this new love or this new connection, is how I'm reading this. Okay. And I just feel like, you know, you both are craving this at this time. Yeah. And Spirit wants you to have strength and courage to wait in divine timing for this Leo energy. Okay. Let's give you some spice. What are you guys craving? What are you craving in the bedroom? Again, you're craving spontaneity. I feel like that's what he's craving. You're both craving this kind of spontaneity, because this says out in the open, under the table, wanting to do scandalous things with each other. You know, the risk of getting caught. I feel like, you know, either you or him, there's fantasy here. wanting to fantasize about each other, wanting to, you know, someone could be dreaming about each other. Look at this. Look at this. Where is the freaking whipped cream? Yeah. Put me in your mouth and taste me. Okay. Look at this, Janet. Totally, totally, totally a card for Janet. Get the whipped cream, baby. Yeah, put me in your mouth and taste me. I feel like someone really likes oral. Someone really likes that oral foreplay in the bedroom. Okay. Yeah, 69 energy. Okay. And I feel like there's this sense of attraction. So whether you both find each other extremely attractive, there's a, you know, there's this energy of hair. So he could feel that, you know, your hair is beautiful. There's something about the hair, or you might find that, you know, his hair is attractive, or the hair color or something with the hair. Also in the bedroom, Janet, you know, there might be this hair pulling. He may want to pull your hair. There's that sense of like that, you know, that grabbing or pulling a little bit of the hair, like while, you know, if someone was kissing kind of thing is what I'm feeling here in the energy. Okay. So Janet, that's what I have for you. Thank you for the $10. I appreciate it. So who is next? Let's see. Who is next? Mods. Do we have anybody next in here? For Venmo and Cash App. Let me just see. Was there anybody else that wanted cards pulled? Let me go into my apps here. So I don't have any more in Venmo. Let me jump to Cash App. Let me just jump to the Cash App and check. Let me check here. Oh, I'm seeing messages in here. Okay, Tony and Melissa. Oh, Ralph, the mods. Look at you guys. All right. Okay. So let's see here. Okay, and I'm going to go in order of the timestamps on here in the order in which you guys paid. Okay, just to be fair. So it looks like Ralph came in first at 8:51 p.m. with his payment of $10. It says, what's coming up for me with finances? Okay, that's a good question. That is a good question. All right. What is coming up for finances for Ralph? And then we have Melissa and Tony. Thank you so much for the payments. I appreciate it. I really do. It really, really helps. I especially with me not working. So I really, really appreciate it. Thank you. All right. So I think I'm going to use this stack for Ralph. Yeah. Okay, Ralph. What is coming up for me in finances? What does Ralph need to know for finances, Spirit? Oh, first card out is the Magician. You're manifesting change in your finances, Ralph. You are manifesting change. That's awesome. You are manifesting change. Oh my goodness. King of Wand energy, Big Daddy. All right. So Magician, King of Wands. and Three of Pentacles. You want to show someone your talents. Do you now? Listen. Three of Pentacles. That's what it is. All right. Yeah, I want to show you my talents. All right. I feel like that's what you want. You want to show someone your talent in the career force, right? You want to show someone your resume. You want to be like, here, this is what I can do. Here are the things I'm good at. Here are my qualifications. I want to show you my talent. I want to work on a team, and I want to build that credibility. And you're manifesting it. All right. You have the Magician here. You have the King of Wands and the Three of Pentacles. So with the King of Wand energy, this is fiery. This is passionate. I feel like this is very passionate about your career goals, your drive. Okay. I feel that you're very driven at this time, and you're driven to manifest what it is you want, need, and desire. And I feel like that is where the finances come along, right? And I feel like there's this, I'm not going to settle energy. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to settle energy. Now, Seven of Swords is here. So I feel like with the Seven of Swords here for you, I'm interpreting this as when we're talking about finances, with this just flipping out, with the Seven of Swords, I'm interpreting this as you are looking out for, these jobs and things that are being very sneaky, because right now we're in an economy where there's a lot of shady schemes going on. Okay. And collective, I really want you to watch out for these things because they're all over. Okay. And when I mean shady schemes, when you're looking for a job, these are fictitious jobs that do not exist to get your information, right? They're scams. So I feel like, you really need to be cognizant, Ralph, when you are seeking out these jobs, because I feel like there's going to be a lot, okay, that are going to reach out to you that are going to be sneaky and scam-like. Okay. And that's how I'm interpreting this card, is you're going to really have to really look into these jobs. Okay. And if I were you, before I even, reply to these places, I would be like researching them before I give them any of my information. And, as always, they start asking you for anything other than, your credentials, if they start asking for banking information or anything crazy like that, scam, scam, scam. Okay. All right. What else for Ralph? So that's going to be a cautionary card for you, is to watch out for scams. But I do feel like, I feel like you are going to be looked at in high regard on your resume. Okay. So when is this going to happen? I feel like in divine timing. I really do. And just be careful, because there's going to be a lot of people that are going to want a lot of the jobs that you want, right? So with the Five of Swords here, you are really going to have to go after these jobs. Okay. And you're going to really have to prove that you're better than these individuals. Okay. Why should you be selected? Okay. Why should we give you the job as opposed to these other people? Okay. So with the Five of Swords here, that's telling me that you're going to really have to go after and really, sell yourself in a sense as to why you're most deserving of the position. But I feel once you do that, Ralph, you're going to be seen as, the Nine of Pentacles. And in the light of the Nine of Pentacles, this is this is like someone being put on the pedestal of, wow, okay, let's give the job to this person. Okay. So, I see it as you need to hang in there, but you're going to need to really put the work in. Okay. You're going to need to really put the work in, because as I'm seeing it with the cards, it's not going to come to you. Right. And in this economy, it's going to be really hard to find these jobs at this time, because there's going to be a lot of people, from now into next year, they're going to be out of work. Okay. So how can you sell yourself to make sure that you are the one that's getting that opportunity, and make sure that you're not falling for the scams that are going to be out there, because there's going to be many. Okay. But I feel like if you work on selling yourself, I would be putting myself on LinkedIn. I would be working on letters of recommendation, anything that you can do to sell, and make sure that you are the viable option. And that's what I have for you, Ralph. I wish you the best of luck. Thank you so much for the $10. All right. Who do we have here? Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. All right. So let me go back in here. I think Melissa was next, right? Yep. Melissa sent money in at 9:02. Thank you so much, Melissa. So did you have a specific question, Melissa, or did you just want me to pull you a card? What were you looking for, girl? Let me go back. Put it in the Hi, Sean. How are you? What do I need to know and love? Okay. What do I need to know and love? You know what? Spirit's telling me to use this deck. Melissa gets this deck. Okay, let's see. What does Melissa need to know? You know what song just popped into my head, which I haven't heard in like forever? Stabbing Westward. What do I have to do? Melissa, that might be significant for you. What do I have to do? Do you guys remember that song? To make you want me. But if I can't make you want me, tell me, what do I have to do? Yeah, I don't know. That might be significant for you, Melissa, because it's getting channeled to me. Stabbing Westward. Wow, back in the day. That's from high school days. You know what I mean? Yeah. Stabbing Westward. Yeah, that's getting channeled, Melissa. I don't know if that's coming from you or this person. I don't know, but all right. So let's see here. Melissa. So it was, what do you need to know, right? What do you need to know and love? What do you need to know and love from Melissa, Spirit? What does she need to know and love? What does she need to know and love? 8 of Cups. 7 of Swords. 5 of Wands. Let's see. 6 of Swords. Okay. I see where this is going. All right. So with the 6 of Swords, this is time machine, Melissa. Okay. So this is everything that you've ever learned on the journey with any person that you've ever been with, liked, dated. What have I learned from these experiences? So from these individuals where it hasn't worked out, whatever, broken hearts along the way, what have I learned from those experiences with the 6 of Swords? Okay. Time machine. So if we had a time machine and we wanted to go back in time to that particular year, date, whatever, what would we change? What have we learned? And what have we learned from those experiences to move forward? And I feel like what this is telling you is for you to proceed forward, okay, into a new love opportunity, okay? I feel there's a part of you that is still holding on to some residual, either resentment or something from the past that happened to you. Because again, this is time machine. Okay. So this is telling me, okay, Selena, this is Melissa's time machine going backwards. Okay. So if I'm going backwards in time, okay, Spirit is saying that they want you to what? Walk away. Okay. Leave behind whatever was the fight, whatever didn't work out, this 5 of wand energy, right? So, whatever happened with any previous people that hurt you, betrayed you, whatever happened with that, okay? You need to leave that behind, okay? Because I feel like this is not going to let you proceed forward if you're still holding on to anything residual. And you may not be, but this may just be a message from Spirit, okay? To make sure that you are really letting go and releasing and walking away from those people, places, and things that what? They did what to you, Melissa? 7 of Swords, right? They 7 of Swords you, right? Yeah, they betrayed you, stabbed you in the heart, right? Broke your heart, whatever, trust, whatever. These were learning experiences. And we say to ourselves, well, why did that have to happen to me? That was a terrible experience that I went through. I cried. What the hell? Why did I have to go through that? Well, Spirit made you go through that to set you up for the next person, right? Because by you going through this, you are being stronger now for the next person to come along. So now it's preparing you for that next person, that next new cycle, right? So if you can really release, forgive yourself, forgive those individuals that did you dirty, okay? Look at this, Melissa. What did Spirit say? Flip it. Look at this. What a beautiful message. Melissa, look at this. If you can do this, this will come. Just like Field of Dreams, right? Have you ever seen that movie? If you build it, they will come, right? If you build it, they will come. If you release this, this will come. 2 of Cup energy. Beautiful, beautiful. So I just feel like in the back of your mind, or there might be a little bit more work of releasing and healing maybe that needs to take place, that maybe Spirit is seeing, for you to finally be able to move forward and really open up completely to someone. If you're still hurting inside from whatever happened here. Okay. But this will come. Okay. And I know what you're going to say. Well, when, Selena? When? Right? When is this coming? I want to know. All right. Well, here, a lot of times, again, it's divine timing, right? Because, and I know we hate that, right? Divine timing. All right. What is that, right? Okay. Well, Spirit wants us to be surprised. Okay. And it's when you're not looking for it. I swear to you, it's when you're not looking for it. When I was not looking is when I found love in any relationship I was in. Swear. When I wasn't looking for it is when it came. When I was actively seeking it, I never found it. So it's like when you kind of like, and you kind of like give up and is like, whatever, then it comes in. But when you're dwelling on it, it's going to take longer for this to come. So, I would just really try to go with the flow, work on yourself, work on healing, work on forgiving whoever these people were that did you dirty, and learn from these experiences. Okay. Why did these things not work out? And how can I move forward to get this? And this will come. Okay. This will come. Hang in there, girl. I love you. Melissa, that's what I have for you. That's what I have for you. All right, who's next? Let's see what I have. Tony, my beautiful friend Tony. How are you? How you feeling, girl? How you doing? Anything I need to know? All right, let's see what I got for you. All right, let's see. Let's see. Ooh, okay. You got 4 of Pentacles here with the 8 of Wands. All right, you got communication coming in. All right, let's see what else. What else? Okay, were your ears ringing? Someone's been talking. Let's see here. I'm getting Page of Swords is normally a talking. Someone's talking about wanting to talk to you is what I'm getting here from the cards. Spirit says yes. Okay. So you have the 8 of Wands next to the Page of Swords. So Page of Swords is normally gossip or talking. Okay. So I'm getting here that someone is talking to someone about wanting to talk to you. Okay. Wanting to talk to you, 8 of Wand energy, forward communication of wanting to come in and talk to you. So someone wants to talk to you about something. Okay. Someone wants to talk to you about something. 4 of Pentacles. So there's something here about the 4 of Pentacles is kind of like something about like mine, right? That I always get that like Lord of the Ring energy, like my precious. I don't know why I always get that every time I get that card. Yeah, like someone felt something towards you is kind of what I'm getting here. Like, yeah, I'm getting that like my precious energy. 4 of Pentacles. Might need to pull clarifier on that, Spirit. 5 of Pentacles, walking away energy. So I feel like this is someone that you've walked away from. Okay, 5 of Pentacles, Spirit says yes. Okay, so this is someone that you've walked away from. Okay, this person wants to come forward, Moon in reverse. Okay, so this person wants to repair something is what I'm seeing here. Okay. Okay, Moon in reverse next to the 2 of Cups. This is someone that you've walked away from. Spirit just said yes. Now my ear is ringing. Spirit is saying it's someone that you've walked away from. 5 of Pentacles, who has been talking about you to possibly someone else with the Page of Swords and wants to talk. They're talking to someone about wanting to repair. Okay, I'm getting repair something with you. Yes, talking to you with the 8 of Wands about something that happened. Yeah, with like this 4 of Pentacle energy. This energy, sometimes I don't like the 4 of Pentacle card because it's almost like this mine. Okay, like someone might have felt that like you're mine. Okay, I don't know why I'm getting that. Yeah, like that could be a little controlling too. I don't really like that energy, but sometimes that can be like very controlling or needy, or it depends on how it comes up in the reading. But I feel like whoever you walked away from, they were being like this towards you in some kind of capacity is how I'm picking this up. They want to be honest with you because Moon is in reverse. Okay. So that means this person wants to come forward and be honest with you about something. Moon is in reverse. And with the 2 of Cups here, this could be love. This could be friendship. This could be a repair. You know, you could even be interpreting this as a reunion of some kind. So I feel like this person is thinking about doing this. Now, whether this person does it or not, I feel like they're thinking about doing it. Yeah, see, Justice, Libra energy. Okay, so this person is either getting karma. Interesting. Okay, so this person's probably getting karma for doing something to my friend Tony. Okay. Justice. All right. So they're either getting karma, and yeah, karma's a bitch. Okay. And they're probably like, oh shit. You know what I mean? I need to fix this. Okay. I need to fix this because yeah, now my life's going to shit. Yeah, that's how karma works. Okay. That's how karma works. So a Libra, you could be dealing with a Libra, a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Yeah, I feel like this person might be getting karma. You're going to be getting justice. This person might want to come forward and apologize. Okay. If I can be completely honest here with the justice card here. Yeah, look at this, Tony. They're burdened. Oh, too bad. So sad. Too bad. So sad. Well, I could say more, but I'm not. I'm going to be nice. Yeah, well, you know, burden, karma. I feel like this person, yeah, Spirit just said something about dreams. Okay. They could be getting haunted in dreams, something they did, said, whatever. All right. They're being burdened. Possibly if you walked away here with the 5 of Pentacles, okay, they're like, shit, I might have lost, yeah, the best friend ever, or, you know, this person who, you know, obviously it's bothering them if you walked away. So if you walked away and this is resonating, listen, this person's feeling like this. So just know that they're in Page of Sword energy right now. They're talking about wanting to come forward and speak to you. 8 of Wands, about the truth on something with Moon in reverse. Spirit says you're going to be getting your justice one way or another, whether they come forward or not, because this person's going to be getting karma. So you may be getting an apology. So that's going to be up to you. You have free will if you want to take whoever this is back or accept an apology. But Tony, that's what I have for you. Okay. Wishing you many blessings. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right. Let's see who else is next here. All right, Sean, what do we have here? Should I consider opening a tattoo studio? Ooh, can I be your first client? I want to get a little one, just a little bitty one, because Selena's afraid she is not good with paint. So if I come see you, you better go easy on me, all right? Because I'm a big baby. All right. What is it? What is it called? You can give me some, what is it? Some numbing something. Yeah. Numb me up. I don't want to feel no pain. All right. So should I consider opening a tattoo studio? I need to get the other cards for that one. Thank you so much, Sean. Let's see what Spirit says. Should I consider opening a tattoo studio? So the tattoo studio that you're working in currently, Sean, so you don't own that. You just work in there. So you don't have your own currently. So you want to actually own and operate your own studio. So that's what we want to ask Spirit. All right, let's see. Hold on. Let me get back into my, so I can see the chat here. It sucks not having my other computer. It's laughing. I'm a baby. Brad, tell them how much of a baby I am. I'm low pain tolerance. I have low pain tolerance. Oh yeah, that's why I was not looking forward to this damn surgery. I was like, told the doctor, I said, you better have some good drugs. Drug me up. I don't do well with pain. All right. All right, here we go. Should Sean open his own tattoo studio? I think you should, but we're going to ask Spirit. I think you should do it. Do it. All right, let's see. I'm going to do this one more time. I'm just reading the chat here. All right. Oh, yes. Look, you got your yes, justice. All right. So Spirit says yes. Absolutely. 100%, Sean. Do it. Do it. Do it. Yes. 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 You should open it. You should go for it, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Are you going to open it in Vegas? Yeah, you gotta move where Tony's at and open it there. Yeah, and then we come to visit both of you. You know what I mean? Jelly bean. All right, Sean. Let me give you another question because you gave me $10. Listen, you have another question, Sean? I'll answer another question, or I'll just give you a couple extra cards. If you have another question, Spirit says you should do it. Spirit says you should do it. Yes. You got another question, Sean, or you want me to pull just some random cards? Big city. That's all I need? Okay. All right. Yes. Answer is yes, Sean. Look at this. At the bottom of the deck, Sean, you got the Fool. Go for it and jump. Jump, baby. Yeah. Do it. Do it. Do it. Yeah. You got the Fool and a yes. Spirit is confirming to do it, Sean. Go ahead and do it. Get your dream. Go after it. Do it. Oh, will it succeed? Okay, let me see. I just saw your question. Will it succeed? All right, let me go back. Okay. So let's see. You have a decision. You pulled the decision card with maybe. I'm going to pull a clarifier here. So that's telling me that you had a decision. Okay. You're still pondering that decision. This is a crossroads of should I do it? Should I not? Okay. Spirit has confirmed, yes, you should do it. Look, yes. So I'm saying decision of yes, you should do it. You're faced with the decision. Yes, you should do it. Will it succeed? Now you pulled another yes. Yes, with leadership, the King of Wands. So this is a leadership card. The King of Wands, it's a fire card. It says, be in charge. Lead. Lead a team. Be in charge. And be optimistic about the opportunity. So, yeah, I mean, hire a crew. Be the leader. Have them, work under you. I think that would be awesome. I mean, I don't know how many you would need to hire for that. But yeah, the owner and the operator, absolutely. I think you should do that. Be the leader, the owner, and the operator. Absolutely. King of Wand energy. I saw your other question here was about, let's see here. What's that? Oh, the Oracle deck. Okay, let's shuffle again. Let's see here. In regards to the Oracle deck. I love your Oracle deck, by the way. The personal readings that I'm doing, I'm using the Oracle deck, Sean. I did a personal reading for someone today, and I used that Oracle deck for them. So thank you so much. All right, so I pulled an anxiety card. So Spirit is telling me that you are currently getting anxiety, possibly over the deck. Maybe if you're not selling as many or you're not seeing sales go high, you could be worrying about that or worrying about, not making as many sales. All right. You pulled the Justice card now. So at the bottom of the deck, in regards to this same question, yes, you may have anxiety. Okay. But this says justice, karmic justice, legal disputes, law, truth, honesty, and integrity, life lessons and contracts, binding agreements and settlements, apologies, decisions, maintaining justice, law and order. This is the Justice card. Yes. So I feel like in time, you will see that money kind of rejuvenate and collect. And I feel like it's going to be slow at first. And that's probably why you're feeling the anxiety. But I feel like that happens a lot when people are first starting out, so I don't think that that's something that's not common. So, I wouldn't freak out. I would just obviously keep promoting it, keep doing what you're doing. I'm going to keep promoting you, of course. I'm sure as well as other readers will. We're going to help you out with that, but keep working on the promo and, it will come. It will come in time, but you got a yes for that as well. Okay. So hang in there, Sean. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Okay. So let me go back. Let me see who is next. So Cashapp. Thank you so much for the payments, everybody. I really appreciate it. It's definitely gonna help. The medical bills started to come in, so I started to freak out a little bit when I saw the bills coming, and I was like, ah! Some of them are little big bills there. Okay, so let's see. I see Jennifer and I see Stephanie. Okay, so Jennifer. Okay, so Jennifer, let me see here. So Jennifer, you were before Stephanie. So I'm going to do Jennifer next. Jennifer, let me go back into the channel. Is Jennifer still here? Just see here. Mods, is Jennifer still here? And what was Jennifer's question? Let me just see. So she sent me money, but she didn't send me what she wanted asked. Paging Jennifer. Yeah, Jennifer, are you still here? So I got your money, but I don't see your question. Jennifer, I'm just going back through the chat. Mods, do you see her question? I'm scrolling, but I don't see it. I don't see a question for her. Jennifer is asking about how Carlos feels. Oh, about her? Spicy. Oh, she wants to know how Carlos feels about her. Put it in a spicy way. Oh, she wants some Selena, huh? She wants some Selena fire spice. Okay. Oh my gosh. And you know what I misunderstood? Let me see here. Janet, did you want... I might have misunderstood. Is Janet still here? Did Janet want the actual Selena Fire cards, or did she just want spicy cards? Shoot. I might have to owe her a card. I might have misunderstood what Janet wanted. Janet, if I didn't give you what you wanted, I'm sorry. Paging Janet. Janet, if I didn't give you what you wanted, I'm sorry. I can go back. Because I grabbed the spicy deck that I have, but it wasn't like my deck. But that's okay. I can go back. You said we are good. Okay. I'm sorry. All right. So Jennifer wants to know how Carlos feels about her. Oh my God, how embarrassing. My stomach is growling and I fed it today. I actually had Chinese and it was so good. I don't know why it's growling because I freaking fed it. Okay, so I pulled the balance card with the Two of Pentacles. Okay, so Jennifer's question was, how does Carlos feel about her, right? So I feel like there's some kind of either juggling here, or something is either out of balance, or someone's a little wishy-washy or a little in and out, because I'm getting that here with the juggling, right? And I tease when I get this card, especially on this channel, and I'm always like, what is a juggalo, right? So either Carlos is wishy-washy and doesn't know what he wants, or he's just very busy, okay? Because this is someone who is this is someone who needs to get in balance, right? So this could be someone that has a lot of priorities and like a lot of different things on their plate, you know, and who just needs to figure like what's priority in life. Let's see. So we are in no contact and he distanced suddenly. Okay. So there might be, let's see, Aquarius and the Star, Queen of Cups. High Priestess. So Spirit really wants you to go within your intuition. So he distanced suddenly. And he's an Aquarius. Oh my God. Well, look at this. Here's his card. The Aquarius card came out, Jennifer. So this is him right here. The number 17 and the number 2 could be significant. Okay. So I feel like, yeah, I feel like this is like, I have a lot on my plate. But I have feelings and emotions for you. Queen of Cups. I have feelings and emotions for you. So the Page card came out. Is he, so this is a little immaturity on his part. He might be acting a little immature when it comes to like wants and needs and balancing out priorities and love, relationships. Yeah, I feel like he might have felt, because I just pulled the Chariot card, and chariots are fast moving energy. So he might have gotten overwhelmed, Jennifer. The way I'm reading this is he might have felt overwhelmed and maybe felt that it was going too fast, too soon, or something like that. And it might have caused him to pull back to seek clarity in what I want. Because now I just pulled the clarity card with the Ace of Swords. New ideas, new plans. To gain mental clarity and clear thinking. He might have pulled back because he felt out of balance. Yeah, see, this is a younger energy. This is a Page. And pages, they're immature. You know what I mean? Like he needs to like level up, you know? And if he's not used to these kind of strong feelings and emotions, or if he wasn't used to like this going so fast, or something was going too fast for him in his mind or something, because the Chariot, I think something might have freaked him out a little bit, or something, like he pulled back a little bit. And Spirit is saying like he needs to figure out what he wants, because he's not in balance with you. Something is not in line with you at this time. Because I feel like you're leveled up, okay? You're up here and he's down here. You know, you're in like an Empress energy, right? And he's a page. You're not at the same level. Okay? Now, can he get there? Sure. But I just feel like he's not ready. He's not in that, you know, he needs to level up, because if he doesn't, these things are going to keep occurring with him. He's going to still be immature and do things like this and pull back and not communicate. And then you want to slap him. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You listen. You ain't like, we need to communicate. You don't just do that. You know what I mean? Run, chase. We ain't doing that. Yeah. So I feel like Spirit is wanting you to have strength. Okay. I wouldn't be chasing, right? Yeah. We don't do that. Right. So we want, yeah. If he doesn't come to you, yeah, I wouldn't chase. I wouldn't call, right? You know, you want him to come to you. You want him to level up. Okay. And if he doesn't, then, you know, obviously, then maybe this isn't your person. Right. And that's okay, because the meeting him and whatever this was is setting you up for the next person. Right. Okay. What have I learned from Carlos? Because he just taught me something here. Right. Yeah, he just taught me something here. I learned something from him. Okay. Now I'm going to apply that to the next relationship that comes into my life. Okay. So I would just give him some space, because he's obviously, he's not balanced, is what I'm seeing here. This is a balance card. Okay. And these two cards together, I mean, you know, you got the Page of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles. So, and that's right next to his Aquarius card. So that's the energy he's in at this time. Okay. So just have strength. Okay. And I would just give him space. If he comes around, he comes around. If not, you know, I would be, keep proceeding on the journey. Someone else will come along. Okay. And keep your head up. Thank you so much for the donation. Yep, balls in his court. Absolutely. Yep, and he's going to be missing out on the best thing ever. So his loss, you know what I mean? Yep, absolutely. All right, let me go back in here. Thank you so much. All right, so let me go back in. Cash App. Where was I? Oh, Stephanie, all about love. What can you tell me? All about sex, baby. It's all about you and me. All right, let's see. I'm going to give you this deck. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, you're welcome. Stephanie, how you doing, girl? How you doing? All right, Spirit, what can you tell us about Stephanie in love? What she got coming in love? What you got coming in love for Stephanie? Oh, man. Aries. You got an Aries coming in. Big Daddy Emperor. Listen. You got a Sagittarius here too. Temperance. Listen. Oh, Stephanie, thank you so much. Oh, really? Interesting. Okay. Well, let's see here. You have Emperor, you have Temperance, you have the Eight of Cups. Let's see. Let me just see here. What else is going to come out? You have the Star card, Aquarius energy. Oh, 11. Listen, 11. This is looking yummy. Okay, this is looking yummy. All right, hold on here. Let me just see. All right. Oh, listen, I'm liking this. You know what I mean? I'm liking this, Jelly Bean. All right. This one's on fire. Stephanie, you're going to be making someone like this. All right. Yeah. You're going to be making someone like this. This emperor is going to be looking at you and they're going to say, what? They're going to say, damn. They're going to say, damn, Stephanie. Yeah. Ace of Wands. Oh, my. Mamma mia. Yeah. Oh, look what was underneath that, baby. Yeah. You better be careful. There's some baby making energy here. Yeah. You got the Page of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. Well, if you haven't had sex with this person, let me tell you, oh, they're thinking about it. All right. So you got someone who is sexually attracted to you. I feel like there's mutual energy here. There's sexual energy here. This person wants to dominate you in the bedroom. Emperor energy. This person could have Aries, Sagittarius, Aquarius in their chart. I'm also seeing Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here. You also have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Okay, so here's what I'm seeing here. This person has strong desire, sexual desire, okay? If they're not in your energy yet, you're going to be meeting them, okay? And there's going to be some kind of strong sexual desire. There's going to be, you're going to feel attracted to them. You're going to feel some kind of pull towards their energy. Okay. Yeah. Because you're going to be very attracted to this person, but this person's very dominating. Okay. And they're going to be very dominating in the bedroom. They're going to want you to be submissive. Okay. Yes. They're going to want you to be submissive. So just heads up on that. But I feel like with the star energy here, this is someone that you've been waiting for, hoping for. This is like a wish fulfillment for you and them. Okay. The 1111 card is saying that this is something that you've wanted for like a long-term commitment. This is someone that, you know, you might possibly see yourself with long-term. I don't know why Spirit's just telling me like the light at the end of the tunnel. I don't know if you've been waiting for a long time for this person, but like, I feel like for quite some time, someone's felt restricted to do something. There's some kind of restriction here, or someone felt restricted to do something. This person might have liked you for a while to do something, to say something. Someone's felt restricted about it because you have a restriction card here. Okay. Now, with the 7 of Swords here, I'm actually reading this card because you have someone a little jealous in the energy. So just be a little cognizant of this. Someone's either jealous in your energy over this person liking you or you liking this person. So you might have another person that either likes you and they're jealous because you like this other person, or someone likes the person that you like. There's something like that, because the Seven of someone's a little jealous of this kind of relationship. So when you meet this person, when this starts, someone's going to be jealous. Okay. Queen of Cup energy is telling me, yes. And it can be sneaky as well. I'm feeling this as like a jealousy thing, because this is next to the Four of Wands, the Eight of Swords, and the Queen of Cups. So again, take what resonates, but how I'm reading the spread, just how I'm looking at the cards, I'm picking this up as some kind of jealousy here based on, feelings and emotions. Queen of Cup energy, because the Seven of Sword card is looking towards the Queen of Cups. So this card is looking this way. So it's almost like this person's jealous of what this person has over here. Oh, like, look at this queen. What do they have that I don't? You know what I mean? Kind of like, that's how I'm reading that. So it really depends, because Seven of Swords can mean a lot of different things. It can mean sneakiness. It can mean deceptive. It can be jealousy, right? It can mean someone watching you online. It can mean a bunch of different things, right? But it also depends on the interpretation of the surrounding cards. So, how I'm reading this with your surrounding cards, I'm looking at this as some kind of form of jealousy based on whoever's coming in, because this is beautiful energy. Ace of Wands and Ace of Pentacles, 2 aces here. So, I mean, someone's looking at you getting this with this Emperor and going, holy crap, they're jealous. And look at this. Hidden is the Empress. So the Empress and the Emperor, I mean, this is power couple energy. Of course, someone's going to be jealous of that. Absolutely. So I see this coming in. If it hasn't come in yet, it may catch you by surprise. I don't feel like you're going to be expecting it. And I feel like you're going to be walking away from people that are no longer serving you. And a lot of times when you do that, that's when these people come into the energy, once you release and let go of who's no longer serving you in the energy. I got jealous people. Oh, okay. Yeah. So maybe that's it then. You got people jealous here. And that's okay. Haters gonna hate. So, I mean, you're obviously doing something right if you got people jealous, but I mean, you got someone coming in who's an Aries, Sagittarius, or Aquarius. They have that in their chart. Big Daddy Emperor. I think you're going to be really happy with that individual, whoever that is, but I see them coming in. So be on the lookout for that, Stephanie. Absolutely. Thank you so much. Thank you. Let me see here. I thought I saw a message from Carla Johnson. Let's see. Was there any others? Let me see. I thought I saw it. Let me see. Because now I think I saw another message pop through with another. That was Venmo. Oh, you're very welcome. Did I get everybody? I think I got everybody. I think that's everybody. Was there anybody else that wanted a question while I still have just some time? Yep, or forever hold your peace. That's right. Because we are going to be shutting this down. I'll give it 5 more minutes. If anybody else has any more questions, I'll give it 5 more minutes and then we will shut it down. Okay. No worries. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much. Well, moderators, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys for jumping in. Just remember, collective, I'm doing personal readings at this time. So send me an email if you're interested in those. Let me see here. Let me just look, because now I'm drawing a blank here on the pricings of those. Let me go back. It was on my post. Oh, here it is. 1 question, $10. 3 question, $25. A full basic reading, $50. And a full reading with 18 plus messages is $69. Tips are going to be completely up to you. They are appreciated but not expected. Okay. So again, that's if you want a personal reading or questions asked, email me, Selena_fire1@hotmail.com. All right. And those are going to be for a limited time only while I have time available. Okay. And then we will try to do these again. If you guys have questions, we will try to get back on and do some more Cash App and Venmo questions if you guys need any other assistance. Okay. But thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for reaching out. I'm doing so much better. So I appreciate all the emails, the messages. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But I'm feeling good. I got 8 incisions. I'm healing. I've lost over 25 pounds. I'm doing good. I'm working on it. Healing. Yeah, and I'm still off work. So we're doing well, and thank you so much. So I will try to get back on the live whenever I can, and again, I will be working on personal readings. So anybody that has reached out to me, give me about 48 hours to get back to you, and as long as I received your payment, you will get your personal reading back to you within about approximately 48 hours. Okay. All right. So thank you so much. Stay high vibe, Soul Tribe. Again, this is Selena Fire, and wishing you love and light always. All right. Take care.